A mythical masterpiece coming to life in West Michigan as the Grand Rapids Civic Theater presents The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical. Right to the stage starting tomorrow through March 15th. This action-packed production reframes ADHD and dyslexia's heroic potentials while following teenager Percy Jackson on a quest to find Zeus's missing lightning bolt. We've got them all here. We've actually got like the demigod himself. First, Civics Director of Marketing and Communications, Nadia Skidmore. She's right here. Director Eric Hand right here. And yes, playing Percy Jackson himself, we've got Dean Demarest. Good morning to all of you. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Oh
Thanks for having
my gosh,
us.
I love this. This is what a great origin story of this show, right? Talk about how Percy Jackson the musical all kind of started. It was kind of a workshop, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So this, it has had like a really nice developmental life in terms of
organic.
Yes, exactly. So it originally started out as a TheaterWorks USA educational production, and then that went to some off-Broadway workshops, and then it had a little Broadway run. It's been done in a variety of different countries, and now what is so cool is that it is being presented on community theaters and regional theater stages all over the country, which, I mean, you're pretty familiar with this story these days,
my
I hear.
household, Daphne took a deep dive into Percy Jackson
amazing.
for the past year and a half. We've seen all the shows. Eric, talk about the story itself. I mean, for those who may not have seen or read.
Sure. So as you mentioned, Percy Jackson, otherwise normal teenager, has these things that make him feel sort of abnormal, the ADHD and the dyslexia. And he comes to find that these are traits of having a sort of a deific parent, right? The son of one of the Greek gods, and learns to contextualize those things. And it becomes an adventure story about how to find our way through the weight of those expectations.
And there's so much in this canon, really. So talk about, like, if someone has never read or seen, if they walk into this show, are they going to be lost, or are they going to see a really good show that they'll understand?
Absolutely. So this is a condensed version of the first novel, very self-sufficient in its own storytelling, and they'll be able to follow just from the beginning.
Absolutely good, because this is one of those shows I think everyone could see. It's such a fun story.
Absolutely.
Dean, come on. You got the title role of Percy Jackson. Talk about how long have you been acting, and how excited were you to get that role?
Well, I've been acting since I was, I think, like 9 in my own city in Greenville, and eventually I came out to Civic last year and I saw that they were doing Lightning Thief, and I was like, oh, that would be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And have you done any type of that work before in the Greek mythology world?
I did the Odyssey in high school.
There you go. You had some type of connection to it. So talk a little bit about the physicality of this show. I mean, it's a workout.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. I have to actually wear knee pads because of the amount of times that I continuously am dropping down.
Right.
So I go from standing to dropping up the platforms all around. So it's just, I'm always going. I don't even leave the stage in Act 2, so.
Wow, you're on stage the entire act of stage 2. That's like, you put some serious work into this. Is Camp Half-Blood gonna be represented here?
Absolutely. Camp Half-Blood, the forests of New Jersey, New York City, Los Angeles, we go all kinds of places.
And there is that certain monster near the end there where I'm curious to see how you pull that off. There's always a little bit of theater magic.
There's a lot of theater magic in this one. We're doing stuff that Civic's never done with certain tricks, so I'm excited for people to see what we got going on.
Well, we're going to get people there. Talk a little bit about how everyone can be there too. I mean, the accessibility obviously is always a huge part of what you do.
For sure. So first of all, we offer Pick Your Price Wednesdays. So no matter what you can afford for the price of your ticket, please come and see us on a Wednesday. Tickets are still available for that.
Can I pause you right there?
Yes.
I want to pause you right there in case they didn't hear you. Wednesdays are pay what you can.
Yes.
There is no reason to not go to the theater.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Right.
Especially if you think that, if you're kind of wondering, like, is theater for me? Is this something that I might enjoy or might not? It's a great way to dip your toe in, right? And on top of that, you get to support your community,
Absolutely.
right? Like, everyone that you're going to see on stage is from somewhere in West Michigan. They're all volunteers. People like Eric, who bring the magic to life, has become one of our regular directors these past few years and has a long history in theater as well. And so you're just there supporting your community and getting one heck of a night of entertainment along with it. So the show runs just a little bit over 2 hours.
Yes.
And so, if you've got kiddos, we've got a couple of daytime matinees, but also it's not too far after bedtime. To keep them up. So
yeah, you read my mind, because that was my next question. This is obviously a family-friendly show.
It is. Yep,
and so
absolutely.
kids coming to the intermission in the show?
There's an
Okay.
intermission. Yep. And like I said, it runs just over 2 hours. Our Wednesday through Saturday shows are at 7:30 p.m. We've got Sundays at 2 o'clock, and then the first and final Saturday are at 2 o'clock as
Excellent.
well.
So there are some matinee options
Yeah.
out there, and all this is just the tip of the iceberg, because you've got a pretty big announcement coming up. I have 100 years.
We do. On Sunday, we are celebrating the announcement of our centennial season, 100 years at Grand Rapids Civic Theater. I mean, Dean, you've been at Civic nonstop for the last year, so can you imagine what Sunday is going to be like for people who have been around for like decades? It's wild.
It's going to
right?
be a big reunion, isn't
Yeah,
it?
absolutely, absolutely. But I can't wait to share what's on deck. It's going to be really exciting.
And we get to hear about all the shows and all that. You don't want to miss Sunday. But first, don't miss Percy Jackson.
That's right.
You only got a couple of weekends to get to this thing, right? There's the stage right there tomorrow through March 15th. Tickets, get them. GRCT.org for more. We'll be right back.